Hey, it's BT with the BT Motogp season opener predictions. Man, it's so glad just to even say that. That's why it took me a while to say it, because I've been doing movie reviews if you watch my YouTube channel. But it's so good. I'm so glad this season's back. So anyway, let's get right to it. I hope you guys had a great break. I'm going to get real quick with the season opener preview. And I know I'm kind of cheating because Qatar has already started as far as the qualifying, but Qatar kind of doesn't matter. It matters, but it doesn't. Qatar is like, it's like meeting that special person during vacation, but it's vacation, so they're not really the person they say they are, or they're acting like they are. So it's like, that's what Qatar is like. It's like, it's not going to be like this the rest of the season. But anyway, so let's get right to it. Moto 3 predictions for Moto 3. Let me tell you something. Rookies of the year. Two names, Pedro Acosta and Izan Guevara are the two guys you should watch in Moto 3. These guys, these are rookies, but they're not really rookies. They're like that kid that came to school. Like, you ever played Pee Wee football like in 4th grade? And there's a kid that had hair on his legs and he drove and he had kids. And you're like, that's not a 9-year-old. And that's what they're like, man. Like, they're older than what they are. They're like the LeBron James of basically of motorcycle race of Moto 3. These kids are great. Pedro Acosta, Izan Guevara, and we're waiting on Yuki Kuni like a pizza on a Saturday night before the big game. Like, man, any day now. Any day, Yuki. Any day. So waiting on Yuki Kuni to show up. I think he will, but we're going to see. So anyway, Pedro Acosta, Izan Guevara, Yuki Kuni. But I say for the championship Moto 3, I'm going to say Darren Goodhair Bender and John McPhee. By the way, John McPhee, Gabriel Rodrigo, and Antonelli and Romano Fenati, those guys are like the cocoon of Moto 3. I mean, they're like 25, which is like, that's like my age in Moto 3. I mean, I'm being dead serious. They're kind of older, so, but I think out of all those guys, McPhee is the one with the bigger upside. I mean, Fenati raced against Maverick Vinales. He raced against half of the field in MotoGP. So I hope all those guys get it together. But I think the biggest upside is John McPhee. I think that McPhee and Darren Goodhair Bender, I think, will have the biggest upside in Moto 3. I think those guys will vie for the championship. On the outside, maybe Tatsu Suzuki. Watch for him. And yeah, that's Moto 3. So Moto 2, I think it's Sam Lowe's to lose. Sam Lowe's to lose? Is Sam Lowe's to... Anyway, Sam Lowe's, I think, is going to be the winner in Moto 2. Sam Lowe's is great, but Sam Lowe's, Bezecchi, Sam Lowe's, Jake Dixon, an outside chance I give to Joe Roberts. I think Bobier will get it, but I think it'll be too late for him to get it. But also watch for Raul Fernandez in Moto 2. Raul Fernandez, wow, this kid has it. Watch Raul Fernandez. Also, Celestino Vietti. He's gonna do some interesting stuff. He's not going to be quite there. And Aaron, oh shit, I'm scared. Canet, he's gonna be there somewhere. He didn't get enough credit. I would say Fabio Di Antonio, but he's also supposedly has a ride MotoGP, and for some reason that always. I never liked that because they never get what they need out of Moto 2 during the year. It's like when Joan Mir was signed to MotoGP when he was in Moto 2, and he just never really reached his potential in Moto 2. So I feel that way about Fabio Di Antonio, but watch him and watch for the rebirth of Big Bo Ben Schneider, which is great. He was on his way to World Superbike, and he got that reprieve, came back to Moto 2. I think he'll have a good year. Watch for him, but for the championship, Sam Lowe's, Bezecchi, outside shot Joe Roberts, and watch for Remy Gardner. I forgot Remy Gardner. Okay, let's go to MotoGP. MotoGP, that's what we're here for anyway, right? MotoGP, the two teams that 4 riders vie for the championship are Ducati and Suzuki. Those teams are stacked like 1977 Pam Grier. I mean, hold on, Pam Grier. Anybody ever see Coffee? Anybody see Coffee? Anyway, 1977 Pam Grier, that's stacked. Watch, those teams have 4 riders that vie for the championship. I'm going to give it to Miller. For some reason, I'm leaning toward Miller. He and that Ducati, they just mesh, you know? It's kind of like Kanye West and Kim Kardashian before Kanye went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I really think that for some reason, I'm going to go with Miller, but watch Pecco Bagnaia. How can you not love a kid who works with his sister? He's got his sister on the team, so you love that. I love Pecco. Watch him. I love what Mir and Rins do. I think that's great. But in the end, It all comes down to the champ, Marc Marquez. That's daddy. And when daddy comes home, daddy's got the keys. But here's the thing. When he crashes, and when he comes back, you got to watch for when he crashes. It's not if he crashes, when he crashes. Marc crashes big time. And that's what I'm worried about when he comes back. I mean, the points are nothing to Marc. It's like 50 points. Oh, that's cute. Click. So watch for Marc. If Marc stays healthy, I got Marc for the championship. Marc hadn't been beat. Only person to think about it, only person to beat Marc in the premier class is Jorge. I'm retired, so I'm gonna talk shit about everybody. Lorenzo. So I'm gonna say Marc Marquez for the championship. But if he gets injured, which I hope he doesn't, I want everybody to stay healthy. If he doesn't, I'm gonna say Jack Miller for the championship. Outside chance, Pecco Bagnaia. It could be Pecco. It could be Pecco, Rins, or Mir. Watch for Morbidelli, and I think Rossi will have a great year. Not the championship, but I think Rossi will have a great year. I really think he will. That Petronas squad is just solid from Moto3 to Motogp. They're just solid. Petronas, I think, has the best team of all the teams in Motogp, and they're good in Formula One. Seriously, Petronas is more solid than anything I think on earth. It goes Fort Knox and then Petronas. That's how good Petronas is. Anyway, so that's my for the championship. Moto3, I got Darren Goodhair Bender. Moto2, Sam Lowe's and Bezecchi. And MotoGP, Suzuki and Ducati, I'm going to give it to Jack Miller. But if he's healthy, I got to go with Marc Marquez. So that's my predictions for MotoGP for the year. Let's have a great season. I can't wait to watch Qatar. You guys tell me your predictions. Tell me if I'm full of shit. Like, you know what the hell you talking about? I don't care. I can take the criticism. Thank you guys for watching again. Glad to have everybody back. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Watch me on my YouTube channel, Funnyman6869. It's Funnyman6869. It's Funnyman6869. Until then, you know the word. Peace.